the #1 online business to start as a beginner. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are in the gold rush of online business and the opportunities within it. But the real question lies, which one is the best one to start and which one should you be starting? Now, there are 4 of the most popular online businesses to start right now, and I'm going to break down which one I believe is the best one and why it beats all the other 3. Now, the first one is e-commerce dropshipping. The second is Amazon FBA. The third is starting a marketing agency. And the fourth is doing affiliate marketing. Now, I honestly believe the best business model to start out is e-commerce dropshipping. And yes, I've been doing e-commerce dropshipping for a very, very long time. And that is because it is the leading business model out of the current ones that I explained. And I'm going to explain exactly why I think that and why it's better than all the other 3 out there. Now, the first thing that you have to understand is, why should you even start an online business in the first place? Now, an online business gives you the 3 things that everyone wants in this life. Time freedom, meaning that you are able to work whenever you want. Location freedom, meaning that you can work from wherever you want. And financial freedom, meaning that there isn't a cap to how much you can earn. You can honestly go out there and earn either $5,000 to $10,000 per month or $5 to $10 million per month. Yes, there is no financial cap on these business models. And the thing is, right, there are a lot of people that are making great money, but they're tied down to a location and they're tied down to a time. So they're really missing out on enjoying the fruits of this life. But all these business models gives you these 3 things that quite literally everyone wants in their life. But as I mentioned, the question always comes down to, which one should I start? Which one is the best one to start, and why should I start that, and why is that one better than all the other ones out there? And I'm going to explain that in this video. Now, firstly, why e-commerce dropshipping? The first things first, that industry is booming right now, and it's only going to grow year after year. We have seen the data, we have seen the analytics. There is no industry that's growing faster and at a healthy rate than e-commerce dropshipping, right? And it's not even dropshipping itself, e-commerce. And the reason I tie dropshipping to e-commerce is because that is a way that we fulfill the orders. And I'm going to dive into that a little bit later in this video, because there are a lot of people that say dropshipping is dead, but that would mean that e-commerce would be dead as well. And that's what we know. It's not dead and it's not dying out at any point. Now, all the other business models are growing as well, but the advantage that e-commerce dropshipping has, the others do not have. And this all comes down to who a lot of people are. Now, the first things first, with an agency, you have to be very, very great at speaking, and then you have to be very, very great at closing as well. And here's what I mean. When you're an agency, you have to go out there and pitch a lot of clients, right, on the service that you are going to provide them. So let's say, for example, I want to provide a business owner TikTok organic content. I will then either have to meet this client in person or over a Zoom call and have to sell myself. Now, a lot of people aren't great at speaking, yet alone closing, which is a whole nother layer. There are certain things that you have to say in the meeting with certain tonality and certain ways that you structure. Your hand movements have to be a certain way in order to close the business owner over the line. And a lot of people are very shy, a lot of people are very introverted, and a lot of people aren't able to speak fluently and be able to close the business owner on a deal. But with e-commerce dropshipping, you don't have to talk to anyone. And this is the beauty of it, right? You're behind the screen. All you have to do is do what you got to do. You don't have to talk to any business owners. You don't have to be great at speaking. You don't have to be great at closing in order to close clients. The second thing with an agency is that you are capped with how many clients you can actually take on. Most of the times you cannot take on more than 5 to 10 clients, because then it gets a lot of workload on you. So that means you are capped with sort of how much money you can make. Now, you can obviously hire more employees, but that comes with a lot of problems. And the reason I can say all of this is because I used to run a marketing agency when I was 18 years old, and we used to run ads for real estate agencies, dental clinics, Wix and e-commerce stores. So I've had a lot of experience within this industry, going to a lot of meetings, talking to clients. That's another thing that you have to deal with. Business owners are a pain to deal with, and the drop-off rate is quite high. So that means every 3 months, you have to be actively looking for new clients, right? These clients don't just sign with you and just stay with you for 6 to 12 months. You have to consistently be getting new clients, because the average time frame that a client stays, even if you're good, is about 3 to 4 months before they decide to part ways with you. Now, with e-commerce dropshipping, you don't have to deal with any clients, and you're not capped with how many clients you can take on. You can launch an ad and sell your product to millions and millions of people out there. Yes, you have to deal with customers, but that's what customer support and customer service is there for. Now, let's compare e-commerce dropshipping with Amazon FBA. Now, Amazon FBA is not a great business model to start out with if you are a beginner. And here's why. Firstly, with Amazon FBA, you have to find a great product to sell. And then when you find that great product, you have to order tens of thousands of dollars worth of inventory to then go ahead to send to Amazon fulfillment centers, because Amazon handles, packages all the products and sends it out to the customer. So you have to send all the stock to them, right? And once you've done that, you list your product up, and you have to hope and pray that that product sells, and you aren't in control of the marketing or advertising, right? Yes, you have some sort of control of how great the product description is, the product images are, but you have no control on who sees your product first. Amazon does that, and there are a lot of other products out there that are going to have better reviews than the product that you have chosen, and customers are going to go for that person's product over yours. So it's a very, very competitive advantage, and the fact that you have to risk that much money and hope and pray that the product sells is not great. Whereas with e-commerce dropshipping, you never see, touch, or ship any products, meaning that if you list a product up on your store and it doesn't sell, that's okay, because you didn't buy any inventory up front. So this is how it works. You find a supplier that can provide the product that you want to sell. You list it up on your online store. When a customer purchases that product, you then go ahead, take a bit of that money, pay the supplier, and the supplier will then ship the product out to your customer. So you have no risk there, because you don't hold any inventory, and most importantly, you don't pay for any inventory up front. The second thing is that you have control over who can see your advertisement. Unlike Amazon FBA, they control the advertising. With e-commerce dropshipping, you have control over how many people can see your ads, how many money you invest in ads, and you can also see how many people come into your store, what they look at, how their process is, so you can refine it and make it better. And like I said, you are in control of the ad budget and in control of who can see your ads and how many people you drive to your store. Whereas with Amazon FBA, you aren't in control of that. Now, the last one is affiliate marketing. Now, affiliate marketing has a lot of the perks that e-commerce dropshipping has, where, like, you know, you're behind the scenes, you're not really out there, and all you're doing is advertising and selling the product. But the problem with affiliate marketing is that you aren't in control of the actual business itself. You are literally just sending customers to a business, and they are the ones that are profiting from that and are building the brand and are building the email list, you know, the phone number list, the data that they're collecting. You aren't getting any of that. And by the way, if the business decides to shut down, your entire stream of income shuts down as well. If they change their affiliate guidelines or terms, you are reliant on that business. Whereas you don't want to be reliant on that. What you want to be is you want to be in control of everything. So you can see why e-commerce dropshipping is one of the best business models to start out as a beginner. And we are in the gold rush of organic, TikTok organic, IG Reels, YouTube Shorts, meaning that you can post videos of your products for free on these platforms, gain millions of views, and drive tens of thousands of people to your online store, and potentially generate even hundreds or tens of thousands of dollars for absolutely free with no marketing. And that's what we're seeing on TikTok right now. People are blowing up every single day, and our products on TikTok right now are generating millions and millions of views every single month for free. So not only are we in the gold rush of organic, but we're also in the gold rush of paid ads as well. TikTok ads just recently launched, and it's only getting better and better. And right now, CPMs, CPCs are at its all-time low, meaning that you can drive people to your online store for a very, very low amount of dollars. And also the fact that you never see, touch, or ship any products gives you a massive advantage because you are able to go out there and rapidly test new stores until you find that winning product. Now I'm going to explain exactly the steps to go about starting an e-commerce dropshipping business and how you can literally get one set up in quite literally less than a week and start generating some sales. Now the first thing that you want to do is find a product to sell. Now there's two types of products you can go out there to sell. The first is a product that solves a problem. The second is selling a product that doesn't really solve a problem, but it's a very cool product like LED strip lights or the moonlight, or there's like quite a lot of products out there that are just cool for the customers. Now the second thing that you want to do after you have found a product to sell that is in demand right now is building our online store. Now we build our online stores using Shopify. Shopify is what every single person uses that does e-commerce. You got Gymshark, all these big brands, and it's very, very simple to go out there and build an online store using Shopify. And we have a Shopify deal as well down below. You can click the link and you get 3 months of Shopify for $1. You can go there and patiently build your store out, test some products out without having to worry about, paying the regular fee that Shopify does have in place. Now, once you've done that, it's time to go ahead and either order the product in or send it out to influencers to start creating content around it. And then you can start posting organically on TikTok organic, Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, and then you can also go out there and start running paid ads on TikTok ads as well. Now, as I said, this is one of the best business models to start out because like I said, you are behind the scenes. You don't have to deal with anyone. You don't have to be great at speaking. You don't have to be great at closing. You are in control of your own business. There's very, very low capital that's required up front for this. It's like less than $50 to get this up and running and starting. We've got paid strategies. We're in the gold rush of organic, and quite literally anyone can start this regardless of what age you are, what qualifications you have. None of that matters when you dive into e-commerce dropshipping. Now, if you want me and my team to help you out with this, guide you, help you start your very first e-commerce dropshipping store, we'll build it out for you, provide you all the training and support that you need, and give you the step-by-step plan. Then click the link down below and apply for our e-commerce mentoring program, where, like I said, we'll hold you step-by-step along the whole way and along the whole process. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is the #1 online business to start as a beginner. Don't wait around. We're quite literally in the golden times of e-commerce dropshipping. It's only going to get better and better, but the sooner these start, the sooner you see results, and the sooner you'll have your dream life.